the nation's capital. The focus of your World of Champions football eye this evening is what very well could be champions in waiting. In Mamelodi, Sundowns look to stretch their lead at the top of the log standings, facing an outgoing champion in Bidvest to aim for a top 8 finish while all is said and done at the end of this campaign. Another proudly South African moment of silence here, as of course the mother of the nation is laid to rest on this, the most special of all days, in what we will call as football lovers a celebration of a great life lived for South Africans. Langaman couldn't quite make use of that chance. Again, the movement out on that far side, top-notch. Many up on their feet here and applauding the patient build-up, the touches and endless passes and movement of the ball that ends off with Sirinho involved. Langaman's already on his bike as the third man running. Could be survival of the quickest here as Tau looks for Vilakazi. Lovely ball, great first touch, super save. He protected that near post then by Darren Keats.
Great goalkeeping, and Vilakazi there doing ever so well. He took his time, he picked his spot, but this man, Darren Keat, was ever so formidable in stopping that shot on target.
Now, down with runners. Sirinho, one of them, down still. Oh, lovely ball, beautiful goal, superb composure by Zwane. The eye of the needle found by Percy Dow. Sundowns doing what Sundowns have done for a good while now here at Down South.
Absolutely fantastic goal. It looks at when Percy was able to pickpocket the defender there, winning the ball, showed composure and played that ball, as we'll see in the slow-mo, at the right time. But then again, Zwane showed composure in finishing it. We will look at that goal and dissect it, but a fantastic goal. We said it earlier on, they are patient, they're waiting for the chance, and what an opener.
Nangaman looking for Percy Dow, flags gone up.
Ah, look at that.
No.
That's not a playing part.
No.
I would disagree with the referee. His arm was offside, and that's not a playing part, so he can't be offside. I think this particular time the assistant got it completely wrong.
Klassen to Majaro. Went into the near post, but maybe a shot towards the far would have been better. They applaud the save from Dennis Onyango to the Sundowns are faithful, but Wits with their best moment going forward. What's also impressive is their abilities to go long. Sirinho is hacked down here on this near side by Dane Clayton. We've already mentioned Dane Clayton's name, by the way, here this evening. Almost forgot he was on the field here. They've chased so much of the ball. Kangasi with the error. Dow. Sundowns fans looking to see one more goal. Villa with the movement. Villa with the execution. Dow with a couple of assists and a couple of teammates with a goal each. First, it was Zwane. Second, to profit off of the work of Percy Dow, is Vilakazi.
Unbelievable. That three-man defense has been exposed for the second time, and the finish even better than the first one. Former Sundowns player as well, Pelembe, went the other way.
Looked as though it was muscling to the ground in a WWE-type slam from Edwin Jamal.
Well, I was waiting for that. And look at them fighting with the referee and demonstrating. They don't believe it was a foul, but if his hands is on him, then it's a foul.
Watch, both eyes on the ball, eyes on the man, slam.
That's a neck hold. That's from wrestling. He's pulled him down.
Zwane, down, back towards Zwane, so close to number 3.
You can hardly take a breath, and then you see this man combining with Zwane. A little bit unfortunate the ball didn't fall for Zwane.
In all competitions, come into this game having lost to Ajax, drawn with Enyimba, beaten Maritzburg United. Let's not forget the losses as Morena gets beyond one. Is that a penalty? They're appealing for a penalty. They'll have to settle for the corner.
That was a great tackle there Great tackle there, won the ball fair and square, and really excellent defending. If anything tonight, that will go down as a fantastic tackle from Bidvest. But look at the ball being played through, and that's that man Jima there getting to the ball. I don't think there was much in it. He's played the ball cleanly. What a tackle! Great defending from Edwin Jima.
There you have it. 9 without a loss in the PSL. 6 wins in a row in all competitions. 6 points. The difference now between Mamelodi Sundowns at the top of the ABSA-Premiership last standings and the Orlando Pirates, who are in action tomorrow. It's Mamelodi Sundowns, and well, so far they are the stuff PSL dreams, the stuff Super Disky dreams are made of, beating Bidvest by 2-0.
Coach Peter Osmani, how was that game for you and Mamelodi Sundowns, knowing that you've made that gap on top of the table?
Yeah, I think we started very well, to be honest. We created a few chances before we scored our first 2 goals. And sometimes we elaborated too much. Instead of shooting, we kept on passing and passing. But we scored the 2 goals first half, and that's it. Second half, you know what's the story. They have to react, and we have to manage the game.
And talking about managing the game, I saw you having a chat with Zwane in the second half. A lot of input from the players as well as to how you play.
Yeah, we have to communicate, we have to talk to them. He did a very big job, Zwane, on Kama's side, where Kama always plays, helping us defending in front of Langaman, because West put the crosses, and we knew about these crosses. And in the last 5 minutes, there was a rain of crosses coming in. We know about it. But look, Ricardo and Wayne did exceptional job there. But Temba Zwane played very well. I'm so happy for him. He started and he says, Coach, I need to start. Which is very good. That's what we need.
And also, Coach, talking about the team, we saw Villa being stretched out. You've got 4 games to go in the league. Next up, you take on Golden Arrows. What plans do you make, also knowing that your team is getting depleted with injuries?
Well, it's a heavy load. It's heavy load. That's why Villa was taken out, and we need to make sure that we need him. You know, look at the goal he scored. We need him. And also Tapelo, he had a problem, so we kept him on the bench. So we're trying as much as we can. I don't like rotating a lot, but we've got to manage the legs. It's important.
Peter, congratulations for the win here this evening, Coach.
Yeah, a very big win for us. This win was so important. I didn't want to highlight it too much before how important it was. But in the dressing room, they knew about it. It's so important. It gave us 4th year in a row Champions League spot. It's so important, and give us a 6-point gap between Orlando Pirates, who's coming behind. So we need to go on and make sure that the games get lesser. It's not easy. You can see we're struggling, but we're getting there.
Congratulations, Coach.
Thank you.
Well, that is Peter Osmani completing a double over Bidvest Wits. They beat them earlier in the season 2-0. It was Kama Billiard who scored that brace, and again this evening 2-0. Gav, a disappointing game here this evening. Mamelodi Sundowns completing a double over you. How do you think your team played this evening against Sundowns?
I thought the first, we gave them 2 goals. Same player made 2 mistakes outside the box, giving the ball away. So you can't give a team a start like that, and we gave them a start, and second half were much better and more competitive, and had a couple of moments where we should have done better, but we didn't. And you know, with this behind them, you know, they're obviously a force. You know?
And talking about those 2 mistakes, how do you correct them, knowing that you've got 4 games to go and you need to get into the top 8 because now you've dropped to 11th place?
Yeah, well, that was always going to be tough. You know, we tried to get something out of both away games. We got nothing out of the away games. We've been good away from home this year. Surprisingly, so disappointing, because I thought we were a much better side than the performance we put on tonight, and there was a few moments where we could have done better and we didn't. But they're the better side, and I've got to hold my end up.
And going forward, Coach, you still have Inyimba to take on, 4 games to go. Where would you realistically like to see the outgoing champions finish off the season?
I didn't hear what you said, but something about Inyimba. We leave on Monday and we get back next Friday, so tough, you know. I'm going to certainly leave a lot of players behind. We can't, because our priority's got to be Sunday.
Coach, hard luck and thank you so much.
Thank you.